Hi everyone, so today's video I'm going to try out this Crafters Companion set I just picked up recently during the March 5th craft day there on HSN. So I'll link it in the description box. When I ordered it, there was an auto ship option and there was a regular just this set and then no more auto ships or any other deliveries coming behind that. I'll try and link both of them. They're both still available. Those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. I know with YouTube and HSN they do have an affiliate relationship, but for whatever reason when something has an auto ship, it just does not let me put that in there. So the link will be in the description box and not in that cute little thing right here in the corner. Alright, so again the description box is right under the video title. It just says show more or read more. You just click it a few times until it expands enough for you to see the links there. And again, with YouTube it's important to know that because a lot of times people put recipes there, their social media, like all those different links are in that area, and I get the question a lot, where is the description box? So it just depends on how you're watching, but you'll find it. It's down here somewhere, right under the video. Yeah, so this seems really easy to work with, so I'm thinking I should just try both of them in this one video. Why not? Maybe I'll make one a shaker and one not. I don't know. This one does get pretty close to the edges. I don't know if this thing... Oh, you know what? I think that depends on you, because it depends on the size of card you're making. It doesn't have an edge. So let's get this guy out if I can. Oh my goodness, it's like... What is keeping that in there? That's weird. Like, I don't see why it's like impossible to get out. I don't want to destroy the packaging. Let's try the other one and see if this one will pop out easier, and then we'll see what's going on with that one. Yeah, okay. Something. I'm gonna mess with this a little bit. I'll be right back. I had to give it a good like pop, and then it just popped away. It probably got stuck in some adhesive that was in there or something. But yeah, so it depends on however wide, and I'll bet you... Well, I don't know if I'll bet you, but maybe those are 4x6 card examples. So, if you do a A2 size, like 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, you probably will have enough edge. Yeah, because from here to here is 4 1/4. I think we'd have enough edge to shaker it. Maybe it'll be better on this one. Let me see what we have. That's almost 4 1/4. You just want the edge so you don't have to like mess with the foam adhesive too much to get it around there without people seeing it. But anyhow, you have this cute little like inlay. Again, place it wherever you like on a card that's at least 4 inches wide, I would say, because this is pushing it. It's getting really close there. And then you have, like this one comes with the word love, this one comes with the word hello, and I think you, beautiful, and there are here, because they're like hello you, hello beautiful, hello there, you have that. And then love, with love, love you, and from. Okay, well anyway, that's interesting. I'm sure there's other ways to mix these together so that makes sense. But anyhow, what I'm going to do is just grab some papers already and just get right to it. So we'll make something simple and flat and then maybe a shaker type card. And so I think just decorative papers. Obviously you can make your own backgrounds. I'll think about that one. I'll be right back. So I'm going to do a little background. I think I'll do it with the butterfly one. So just to kind of have an idea of what this might look like. We're going to pop that in there. Just like you're focusing around here and leaving it kind of gossamer towards the end. And I am going to use my little airbrush from Die Press. I am in love with this thing. It's a lot of fun. It just adds a little color and just fun to work with. So I'll use some of the initial colors it came with. Pink, purple, and maybe the blue. And yeah, that'll be good. So what I do to load this up is I press the button and I pop this in. I mean, you can push this in as far as you would like to begin with, but if you do it this way and then push in, once it starts going, you're good to go. I'm just going to do some freehand stuff, so we'll see what happens. But I just want to kind of, a lot of that middle area, actually doesn't cut away now that I look at it. What is going on here? What's the picture look like? Yeah. Okay, good. Hold on. I don't know why I thought this centerpiece cuts away, but it doesn't, so we'll have that there. Just something to think about as you're working with this. So let's kind of get some color, and I want it to be really soft, so like that is enough, I'm going to bring this out. I'll go into the purple, and then the blue. Blue, then purple. I feel like it has to go purple, blue. There we go. Again, I'm holding it kind of high up because I just want a little something. Ooh, look at that. And then go into the blue on the very edge. So again, I'm popping that in there. letting it spray. Letting it spray is also a good way to get rid of whatever color might still be in your barrel. And I'm just going to go to the very edge, just like that. I think that's it. I might come back into the very center and do a little bit darker there, just because we are going to be seeing a lot of that. Okay. So again, I just kind of push, and once it starts putting out my color, I'm happy with that. A little mix there. Just a little more in the center, that's all. Okay. And just to finish it off, I usually just let it blow, blow, blow. There you go. And I'll put it away. That's it for that guy. I am going to hit it a little bit with a heat tool just in case. I know it puts out pretty good amount of the ink, so I know that's loud, guys, but I just want to show you how quickly I'm working with that. This piece of paper is cut to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 because that's what I like for a matte layer. And then I'm just going to run this through and just eyeballing where I want this. I mean, you can put it higher up, lower down, whatever it is you want. So right now I'm just kind of looking left and right. That looks pretty good. That looks straight. I'm just going to run that through a die cutting machine and I will be right back. I did run it through just my spellbinder machine because it's here. You can put it through your marquee. Obviously, it's small enough to go through there. But I do want to show you the little cutaways that you're left with also. So we have this. Obviously, I'm going to clean it out. But all these little butterflies that cut out, you can definitely use them for a shaker, like the inside of your shaker or whatever. But they're all over, and then they have the cute little speckle on them from the airbrushing I did. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to grab a stamping platform. I do have a standard A2 size card ready to go. It's 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4 if you're making your own card base. I'm going to pop this guy here, and we'll do some stamping with the words, because, you know, usually I'll just use the die cut, but let's check it out. These are, you know, that's interesting. They smell like photopolymer. They almost look like photopolymer. Doesn't say on here, and generally if something's photopolymer they will tell you it's photopolymer, but honestly it does smell like it and it looks like it. I'm stumped on this one. I feel like it is. It's a little tacky even, so that's good. That makes it even better. But anyway, let's see if you guys heard that in the presentation. Please let me know and then I'll say, oh, okay. So let's do the hello, and then I have the word beautiful here, and I think I'm going to stamp it like in a purple or something to make it fun, right? Yeah, see, it's even sticky like photopolymer. Very nice. Okay, well, that's good. Let me grab my purple inks. I'm not doing a good job of putting these back the way I normally do. I have them stacked, but they, with the Diamond Press inks, if you stack them a certain way, like they don't really want to nestle, but you have to find the right way. So see, like that, it nestles, but like this, it won't. So just kind of paying attention to that. And sometimes I'm a little lazy girl to stack it, but basically it's following these crisscrossies, I suppose. I don't know. Something about it. Let's do a purple that can look like purple, not just black, like so dark. So let's go with like a medium color purple. And I might do it again because I do have a lot of that coloring, but that's pretty good. I'll just do it one more time. And then I think I'm going to run the hello through black paper since I have a black card base. And we'll just do it that way. Pretty. Okay, so the hello, I'm just going to run this through black cardstock, and I'll be right back. It cut really nicely, so there we go. Let me try to get this guy out of here. Does it have an ejector button? There it is. And so we have a hello beautiful. Cute. Now, I have my card base. I can bring this back. It's going to have black showing through. I mean, if we want, we can line this with something else behind there, so it's either all of this, but what about if we line it with like something shiny? I'll be right back. Just grab some of this beautiful Anna Griffin paper and trimmed it down to just a little smaller than 4 1/8 and just a little smaller than 5 3/8 because this one's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 and I didn't want to battle each other trying to line them up, you know, one over the other. So I always just do that, just cut it a little smaller. And look at how different that looks. Love it. Okay. So I am going to glue this down, definitely on the very edges. I always tell you guys I always get glue there, and then any other large areas that you can kind of get it popped into would be great. And all around in here, right, just some little dabs, just to keep it close. And again, this one, just putting one on top of the other, so that's good. You can see from the back that looks good. And while I'm doing this, I might as well just stick it down to my card base and hold it all together at once. So right in here. And then we'll put down our hello, and then we'll move on to trying out the love set. Okay, I'm gonna hold that down and I'll be right back. Okay guys, there we are. And my hello, it's just simple. I just kept it the way it is. I'll probably just put glue on the back of my hand and get that going. Cute. You can stack it up, you can do a drop shadow, all that good stuff. Oopsie. Oh, well, it's a good thing it fell over because I can see I didn't put any glue on that very top of my L there. Okay. And just kind of paying attention to the E and the O, basically. It's hard to tell because it's like up and down and all these things with the H and, you know, the L. So if the E and the O are kind of lined up at the same spot, I think that's good. Okay, and there is one card done pretty quick and really cute. And let's try out the second one with maybe some pattern paper. So we just start off with that base, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so for this other card, let me back up just a little bit. I'm just going to take this pretty pattern paper. This one I believe is a Spellbinder Stampendous paper. If you guys recall, they have these beautiful backgrounds that are just like ready to go. And so I just cut a section of it, but I made it so it matte layers the whole card. So not my normal style, but I wanted to give this enough room to put foam adhesive behind there, right? So I'm going to take this guy. So that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And you can just pop this wherever you like. Again, that heart's going to stay there. So I'm just kind of looking at, you know, what's going on down here. It is so cute. This paper is lovely. So I'm just going to run that through just like I did the first one. And then we will go from there. I'll be right back. Look at all the little hearts that are left on here. Again, I mean, if you want to incorporate those into your shaker, go for it. This paper is white on the back, so I mean, if it turns over and all that, I don't really want to mess with it, but there it is. And I mean, this paper is thinner than the other cardstock I use, so it just kind of falls out really easily. So pretty. I'll be right back. We just need some acetate and some foam adhesive. I just pulled this little piece because I saw it sticking out of like my little scrap stash. And I mean, you can cut it the whole 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but this honestly just fits right there perfectly. So I'm just going to use this. Obviously it's smaller than 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I don't really have a size for you, but just cover up, you know, these little holes basically. So, I mean, this guy is pushing it because he's right on there. But I like to live dangerously, as we say, so here we go. I'm going to use it anyway. You know what? I'm going to put on the very corners or edges of this. And then I'll pop some in the very center also, because that way it'll hold it better, like in here, right? So we have that, we have this. I'm just paying attention to that little space down at the bottom, the one right up here. And I will hold that down and I'll be right back. Now guys, as I hold this, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the word. I'm not going to do stamping on this, although this paper you can stamp on it. It's made special in a way that it's not just going to like bead off if you're trying to stamp on it. But maybe just the word love, and I'm going to run it through some glittery paper, why not? And I'll be right back. And through glitter paper, looking great. This is also Spellbinder's glitter paper. Well, not also, this was Spellbinder is what I'm trying to say. The other one wasn't glittery, was it? Okay, and while I have it here, I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down. And again, you can still, you know, like I said, stamp you or whatever it is you with love. You can stamp it on another piece of like cardstock and cut it out, like a little tag or something. If you want to play with those in different ways. But that is so cute. I'm just going to have the word love right here. I'm going to hold that down while I'm still holding this on. Again, the lettering is all here and there, so, you know, whatever you think looks center or looks nice, do it that way. And I'll be right back. Okay, so we have that. We have our card base. Oh, I didn't get any sparklies yet, but I will grab those in just a minute. And this is my last little roll of foam adhesive. I'm gonna grab more of that. And I had to look for this. I was like, oh, it's been a while, I guess, since I made like a full coverage background. I don't know. But I'm just gonna lay that out. And again, you just frame it up. Now, interestingly enough, if you're using sequins that are a little bit larger, you can have gaps. Like if you only have like square adhesive like the Anna Griffin, like this kind of thing, you know, where it's just individual squares, you can definitely use them. Just put one right after the other. It's going to take you a little bit longer to line it out. But what I'm trying to say about that is if you're using like sequins that are larger, they don't have to be super close together because nothing's going to fall out. But if you are using a finer glitter, which honestly I don't recommend because it just will stick to the acetate, you do need to make sure you're butting up so that nothing falls out, right? So I'm just going to finish lining this and I'll be right back. Oh, I meant to put another little piece right in the center because just to give it some stability, but if you want, you can put another piece of dimensional right down in there. You can even frame that out in that area if you're really good, just so that things don't go in there, but I don't think it's a big deal. What I'm trying to say is that way the sequins are out here, or the glitter, whatever you're using, and it's not getting wasted like hiding back here. I'm going to use these little Fimo pieces. Nothing shiny in here. It's just something that I have in my stash, and that's what I'm going to use. Again, whenever I do this, I don't like to put too many because you do want it to shake. So I'm just going to put something like that. With this one, I put a little bit more than I normally would because it's the whole card front, you know. And then I'm going to put that in the very corner, guys, just to help me hold that down. But this is going to be touching that, so I just want to make sure I can slide that out. I'll take the whole card front, and this is going to be hard for me to do because I'm looking at where I have this set up, you know, so that you guys can see what I'm doing, but it's harder for me because it's further away from me. I'm not like right on top of it. I'm going to take this off. Give it a squish. I'm going to turn this over and give it a good squish from the back. And then we'll check it out. So, you know, it has the little areas you can see through there, and it's pretty tight, but at the same time you can see really nicely. And again, if I had put another piece of like dimensional in here, obviously it would stop it from going completely one side to the other. We kind of shake it around. But there you go. Really cute. So 2 quick cards, in my opinion. Again, you can dress it up, dress it down. I mean, do whatever you like, of course, as always. And there you go. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I'll have some images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box. And I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.